good evening, or rather, good luck. Because if you're watching this video in the middle of the night, you're probably already feeling the effects of a poor night's sleep, or several. Sleep isn't just rest, it's essential for your body and brain to function properly. And today, I'm going to show you 7 real things that happen when you go too long without sleeping. Some are funny, others are downright scary. Let's go! Your brain switches to battery saver mode. When you've been awake for more than 24 hours, your brain starts conserving energy. This means areas responsible for focus, decision-making, and memory literally begin to shut down partially. The result? You forget what you were about to say mid-sentence, mix up names, lose track of where you put your keys, and might even start seeing things that aren't there. Studies show that staying awake for 24 hours has the same cognitive impact as having a blood alcohol level of 0.10%. In other words, you're driving drunk, but from exhaustion. Your mood becomes a roller coaster. Have you ever noticed that when you're tired, even the smallest thing irritates you? A silly comment turns into drama. A noise becomes reason to argue. This happens because sleep deprivation affects the amygdala, the part of your brain that controls emotions. It becomes hyperactive, as if stuck in survival mode. In short, you're not being dramatic. Your brain is literally in panic mode. You start craving junk food. Ever noticed that after a bad night's sleep, all you want is a burger, fries, or a tub of ice cream? Science explains it. Lack of sleep disrupts 2 key hormones, leptin, which signals I'm full, and ghrelin, which screams I want to eat. The result? Your body thinks it's fasting and sends constant hunger signals, especially for carbs and fat. So much for your diet. Your immune system weakens. Sleeping too little isn't just tiring, it's dangerous. Studies show that people who sleep fewer than 6 hours per night are up to 4 times more likely to catch a cold. That's because during sleep, your body produces cytokines, proteins that fight infection and inflammation. Without sleep, this production drops dramatically. In other words, if you're always getting sick, it might not be the weather. It might be your empty bed. Your eyes and vision suffer. Dry eyes, blurry vision, trouble focusing, all of these can happen after too many hours awake. Your eyes need lubrication and rest, and without sleep, they literally freeze up. Some people even report mild visual hallucinations, like seeing shadows or movements that aren't real. That's why you should never drive or operate machinery after an all-nighter. Your heart suffers. Yes, that's right. Insufficient sleep increases your risk of high blood pressure, arrhythmia, and even heart attacks. During sleep, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your body recovers from the day's stress. Without that, your heart stays overloaded 24/7. A Harvard University study found that working long-term night shifts increases your risk of heart disease by 40%. Your DNA can be affected. It sounds like science fiction, but it's real. Chronic sleep deprivation can alter your gene expression. Researchers discovered that after just 1 week of sleeping fewer than 6 hours per night, more than 700 genes change their behavior, including those linked to stress, inflammation, and metabolism. In other words, not sleeping doesn't just leave you tired. It might actually be rewriting your genetic code. Sleep isn't laziness, it's survival. Your body and mind need it. If you're having trouble sleeping, try establishing a routine. Turn off screens 1 hour before bed, avoid caffeine at night, and keep your bedroom dark and cool. And if this video made you think twice before binge-watching another series, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. What's the worst thing that ever happened to you after a sleepless night? And please, go get some sleep. Your brain will thank you. See you next time.